Victory is ours. Return to base.
Oh, thanks for the follow there. Alright, welcome guys back to Squad Rivals. This is going to be round 2 of the knockout stages of Squad Rivals. This is the... don't know what they're calling it. Tier 2 knockouts, I guess. Not Tier 1, Tier 2 knockouts. So, some really awesome teams going up against each other. Finally get to cast an Australian team. An Oceanic team. Finally. My dreams have come true. But today, right now, we're going to be starting off on the SQD side, so thanks for the follow, Floor.
Huge victory for us, gents.
We're going to be starting off on SQD. We have Source of Quality Directives going up against United Lads Division. This is NA team, SQD is the NA team, and then the Oceanic team, ULD, they're going up against on Logar Valley. Get in here.
I haven't seen you in a while.
So let's open this map. This is quite an interesting layout. I think it's a little bit different from other Logar Valley layouts, but both mains are going to be on the northern side of the maps, and then majority of the flags are actually on the southern side of the map. But where I think most of the fighting is going to be is over Upper District here. You can see both teams get
300 builds.
Direct roads straight to the point. They get fobs and habs set up really close to the flag and close to each other. So that kind of just promotes a lot of early engagements here on Upper District. So within a minute of the game starting, within 30 seconds, we're going to see our first kill probably. Well, maybe not 30 seconds, within a couple minutes.
Probably yeah, probably ideal. Right.
So Upper District is going to be our middle flag. That's where everybody's going to be fighting off the front. There's some potential for maybe like a US rush to Lower District. Definitely a potential for militia to rush Old Bridge. Neither of these teams, I think, get to the enemy flags first. Everybody gets to their flags on their side of the map first, but there's still a rush potential available for these teams. So it's going to be interesting seeing these guys go head to head. This is knockout, so as soon as these teams take the loss, they're out of the tournament, and then the winning side will move on to the, I believe this is the semi-finals technically, and they'll move on to the finals of the Tier 2 of Squad Rivals. And this is Season 1, so it'll be cool to see who comes out on top in Season number 1 here for Squad Rivals. We are using the Squad Pro mod, as we've talked about earlier. And then, so that'll mean changes like rallies, you'll be able to spawn on them faster, a little bit faster, depending on how lucky you are. So the timers are longer, the minimum timers, but the wave spawns will take a little longer, a little shorter, sorry.
Appreciate it, thanks.
And then flags, you don't get any, you only get tickets when you capture a flag. The enemy team don't lose anything, so yep, I think it's plus 30 for each flag. Nothing's different on that end. And we're about to get started. If you're wondering, we are playing on Chicago first. So this is going to be SQD sided on the militia side. So when we swap sides, we'll be on a Sydney server, and then ULD will have the advantage. So let's see how these teams go. Although I have seen United States do better, US do better on this layout. So let's see. Vic's rolling out. Looks like everything, both teams are pulling everything out of main. Logies. We got what's interesting, we have a a striker on the other side, but only has a 240 Bravo. It does not have a 50 cal, so it cannot penetrate the scout car of militia. And then that crows that ULD are pulling out, you can see it's positioning itself up on that hill right outside of the US main. That's going to use the 50 cal M2, so they're going to be able to actually deal damage to enemy vehicles much better than the striker will. That's just sort of a balancing sort of thing. Infinity opens up with the first kill with that 50 cal. He's in a really awesome position. You can see Infinity's name right in the distance there. Like I said, opening kill within the first minute, and that's thanks to that crow's position. That's a really popular crow's position for these teams going up against each other. Nazareth is going to be pushing forward. He's on the front line right here. Let's chuck the camera on him. Does take out Sov, who had his rocket out for some reason. Don't know why. But opening kills are going to go the way of ULD. Infinity gets his second kill already. As these teams face up against each other here on the middle flag. I just want to open the map just to make sure we don't see any rushes. So lower district, old bridge, no rushes there. So everybody's fighting on upper districts. Everybody's sort of agreed, you know, let's fight on this point. Nazareth's got his second kill as well, if ULD. So they're taking the early advantage here. And they've got a nice spread as well. Both these teams spreading out wide, you can see, and they face off against each other on this line. Oh wow, all of the kills going to ULD. I think I've only seen one kill go to SQD. Beast is actually dead right on this radio, and Nazareth's almost going to take this. He might get ears or eyes on this radio straight off.
No.
Is there a hab set up? I want to know. Yeah, hab. So radio is quite far forward, and the hab is all the way back here where 2N the head is positioned.
On the western
And
hill,
Nazareth must surely have called out this fog. I think he's just a rifleman here. There's BRDM and Eli don't notice Nazareth standing right here. Oh, now Nazareth goes down. So SQD able to trade back a couple kills. Looks like the spread has positioned himself all the way down south down here.
Could you smoke it a couple times?
These teams are constantly trying to flank each other, get behind enemy lines, take out enemy fobs and stuff like that. So that's why they've spread so far south.
Smoke the crows. Smart. With the mortar bar. Yep.
Mortar's going down. Bayonix taking out Painus. Big Boy's actually right below 2 in the head. And he doesn't know he's there. He's gonna check the rooftop. I wouldn't either if I were him. I wouldn't expect it. Although, I think he's getting shot by the 50 cal maybe? Oh, Big Boy taken out by friendly mortars. Bushwhacker takes out Big Boy with the mortars. That's really unlucky. They need to probably put some communication. Do they have some sort of marker down? No, they're not marking where they're mortaring, so that's totally on Bushwhacker, I think. They need to communicate better on that side. SQD's trying to get this flank. Oh, sorry, ULD is getting on this flank, and they've actually taken out a lot of SQD players, and they're pushing in force from the north side of the map through these bushes. I think there's a lot more cover on the north side of this map, thanks to the some additions from Squad Pro Mod, or maybe even a previous update. Beast is about to get taken up by flanks, so he's trying to build this repair station. So they're trying to build the repair so that it doesn't get, ULD can't get onto the radio through that doorway.
Demand your halves 30.
I know.
Oh, that
I'm gonna focus on the guy.
that SPG takes out Nazareth. That's cool. That's probably going to be positioned up on one of these hills. See Norwegian Andy in it, all the way on the south side of the map. He's well away, all the way down southwest of Farmstead. He's going to be able to use that SPG, get a kill there. Oh, he's taking shots at Remix over here. Almost gets him. That wall just saves Remix. Low wall. So these guys are capping all their back caps. ULD's going to cap upper district because lower district is being pressured hard by ULD. They're already on this fob.
That mortar round's coming out.
Rich homie Randy's inside the hab. Snowman's just spawned, I think.
He's healing there.
They're digging the radio on up.
There's two
Oh,
now.
he's actually taking the radio.
One dead, one dead.
How is this disabled? Oh, Rich must have a buddy here somewhere. Yeah,
Should play
Art
that, it
and
was damage
Neil
by an explosion.
over here
They can't get in the room.
in the southern building south of the mosque.
Radio again, there we go.
Art is able to run into the hab.
We're about to cap lower.
He gets taken out by Snowman though, so good shots from Snowman. He's able to defend that. Neil is still alive here, but they don't have the block anymore, so people are going to be able to spawn here. And they are capping upper, so SQD, after capping lower district, they now have the numbers on upper district. Looks like ULD took a lot of losses here. They got all the way to this radio, but that repair station, very well positioned, is able to block that. You can see the mortars coming down from ULD are sort of just not really hitting anything. They're trying to hit this repair station almost, but I don't think they're going to do very much damage to it. A rocket comes out, not sure where he's trying to hit with that one, but you can see ULD is flanking from the north side of the map really, really hard. Arkanoid taking shots over onto Blackfire, you can see in the distance. But the refurbished one for SQD is going to come up on his flank. Going to take out Arkanoid.
Rose, can you order
Get traded back. Traded back by Capgun, and Aaron's going to be coming up with Capgun. Trying to secure some revives and get this flank rolling. So Upper District's now going the way of ULD. They're losing the cap, and ULD's actually going to cap that. They're the early advantage because they capped Old Bridge before SQD capped Lower District, so that advantage they had to cap the flag really paid off for them.
Good kid.
There we go, US cap Upper District. This is going to be an extra 30 tickets for ULD. I can already see
I think where they are, I mean,
they've got quite an advantage over SQD at the moment. Duluth just gets completely surrounded by ULD.
If we can't get upper, I'm gonna need help here.
And I can see Toxin and the Striker's getting kills. I'm not sure where he's positioned. Striker, he's all the way on the south side of the map, west-southwest near Old Bridge. You can see there. He's actually been marked up by SQD. SQD have to be careful now. Their hab is in a good position behind, but their radio is so far forward. They've got their BRDM here though, positioned in order to defend this radio. And they're capping Lower District, so if you guys want to know how big this flag is, it is huge. This flag is absolutely massive, and that's why these teams are constantly
Rose,
back
can you
and
order
forth
this
on
new
it.
mark?
It's less about positioning, because the whole
Inside.
you can be in the flag from almost anywhere,
Copy
and it's
that,
more
bro.
about getting kills. So long as you're not doing wide flanks, then you're going to have lots of people inside the flag, and that's exactly what your D is doing. They're trying to get these wide flanks around to get towards the enemy fobs and radios.
It's MSD50 on mark.
You can hear Infinity in that 50 cal still lining up people. He's just so far away, I tell you that. He's all the way, he's behind that wall. You can see right on my cursor here. Behind that wall, he's got great eyes and great cover, so
Keep nailing that spot.
Capping.
some waters kills coming in for SQD.
I'm trying to hold this as long as I can.
So Upper District being capped by US now. By militia. And
Yeah,
your D are
guys,
trying to
I'm
cap
using
Lower
helicopters
District
as mortar
at the
impact
same
zones.
time.
Your frags being pushed.
Oh, can I get that? Art runs forward, trades
Have
with
to do it on
Snowman. Is Neil trying to get a revive, I think? Yep, he revives Rich. Trying to get some medicing going on, but SQD is still here on the cap.
Mind what's going on down there?
This cap zone is quite large. All the cap
He's
zones
getting
on this
capped.
map, on this layer, are really, really large, so
Trying to fucking hold this
it's
guy.
going to be a lot of back
Hold
and
it.
forth. Yodi are
Stalled right
getting
now.
a couple numbers in here now. They're still capping Upper District, Lower District by the looks of it. Let's see if Militia can actually neutralize
Make
Upper.
sure all our guys on our upper. Capping the sh.
Still got the BRDM here. I think Ishi might be the
We're not capping up.
engineer. Yes, he
We just
is.
get bodies on
He's
it.
normally the engineer for
Avoid that
UOD.
compound.
He's looking at that repair station, trying to figure a
Mine
way to
should
get
go
in there.
lower now
Oh,
because
the
they're
hat
pulling off
missed
the
from
top.
Corvair. That's devastating. The US hat also
Oh,
just
my
does
brother
a
just
huge
stopped.
amount of damage.
Okay,
He
then
misses
we're
with
doing
that, so that's really, really sucks.
I'm gonna come there and assist.
Because they're capping the back.
There's a lat hit onto the BRDM, but he's right next to that repair station. He's not going to go down anytime soon. So Lower District does get neutralized by UOD. There's a lot of fighting going across the map, so I'm trying to catch all of this. See Immune. fending off a couple players. Yanu comes around the corner and takes him out. Almost looked like he was using the not engineer kit, the crewman
Is he on the
kit.
radio?
Bam
Feel
bam.
like he's won this hab. Feel like he's won this hab.
Oh, there we go. Red Hawk with the hack kit takes out Eli, and Spock in the BRDM finally.
Here he goes.
So that BRDM goes down. Let's see if this ULD squad, no, they've been thwarted off the flank. But lower district and upper district are in control of ULD at the moment. ULD have a lot of numbers over here. Lots of kills coming in. Triple kill from Sabotage.
Do you know where their fobs are yet?
So lots of kills coming in
No
from
one
the
is
mortars of
negative.
SQD, but they're not getting anything else
C4 is the radio.
accomplished here. C4 on the radio. Looks like yep. So I think no, nothing there. Something exploded. Somebody called out C4. I'm not sure what that was for. But we can see SQD just desperately trying to get on this. Two on the head goes down. There she gets traded out. Rati gets traded back again. That's how these comps go. Trade.
I only have 2 people on it.
SQD still have a lot of numbers on their flags, but they've just lost a lower district, so there's now a 1 ticket per minute bleed. You can see in the top right corner right next to SQD's name. Every minute they lose 1 ticket, and they've just given over ULD plus 30 tickets, so the ticket count is huge in favor for ULD. And you can see the red names of ULD on all of these flags.
Lower farm's getting capped.
So they'll follow Barks.
Huge victory for us, gents.
So opening kills we can see 46 to 78, so almost twice the amount of kills for ULD. I'd say one thing going for SQD is that mortars, they're actually getting a lot of kills with their mortars,
mortars
despite
from
not being on the
trying to kill them
offensive. Usually you see mortars get a lot of kills when attacking a fob or a hab, but in this case they're using their mortars defensively, and while it is effective, the infantry is not having any sort of luck. Like I said, I think this is a US-sided map, so I think ULD having a little bit of an easier time, but it doesn't mean that they can't take both these rounds. Depends how much maybe ULD can win this round and how much how much SQD cannot win. Capgun he's not spotted these players? Has he really not spotted them? Takes out Dirt there. Cobra-netic. That's a cool name. Cobra-netic. We're looking for Capgun, but he's in the bush. Takes out Big C. Nice kills. So there's still some SQD players on this flag. ULD have actually thrown themselves just at the next flag, and they're already capping Farmstead. This is turning into a roll. SQD need to reset hard. They need to get on their next flag. I think Farmstead and Lower District are so close to each other that ULD actually get here first before SQD can even reset from main. So really hard. Once you lost Lower District as militia, it's so easy to just get rolled back to Farmstead. You see ULD all over these hills as well. So radio and hab going up, and oh my gosh, Ishi the engineer finds the radio immediately. Is he gonna get C4? Does he have C4? Yes, he does. Gets that C4 down. He's digging. I don't think Snowman's gonna have time to react to this. And Alpha and Ice Cream OP are here to support Ishi. They actually spot the hab. It's whether the radio goes down or not, which it will go down. That hab is gonna go down too.
Nomad.
So the reset from SQD is, I think, is just been taken out. There's a call from GG in the command chat. Sounds like they've just given up at this point.
6, drop another fob. They're still supposed to.
Thanks for this follow. But SQD getting rolled here. Another team kill. Finishing on Remix. Cool to see. Alpha's coming around this flank. He's going to take out the line here. Yeah, he does. So Farmstead is about to be capped. Nobody's on lower from SQD. Actually, I say that. They're not capping lower, but they have numbers on it. But I believe it's too late. Thanks, Keller, for the follow. It's it's just a couple SQD players and a couple ULD players, and that's just going to keep it in the hands of ULD. Now I want to look over quickly towards Nomad Ridge because you can see SQD are resetting hard on this point. Oh my gosh, and Dub is on the mortar fob now? What is going on? And SQD have no idea because both of the players here on this fob are on mortars. I don't think they can actually see the radio going down.
Fuck, they just got our fob.
Dub takes out the mortar fob as well. There's no fobs out for SQD. I'm not sure if you can actually see the radio being dug as you're on the mortars. Maybe you can, maybe you can't, but either way, Dub takes that out easily. And he runs off. He doesn't want to trade out a kill and then have to respawn. Dub wants to stay on this flank, it seems. They've still got that Logi there though, so Nomad Ridge actually getting capped by ULD. This is just a stomp back to main right now. You can see Infinity with the MRAP is actually so far forward. So many down on both sides, but it looks like ULD are taking the better engagement on this. They've got the members up to get the rerolls. I think the positioning of the radio from SQD, I mean, it was a bit touchy there on upper district, but they never actually lost it until they lost all of their members on the point. Doesn't seem to be to have made a huge difference, but it was a bit of a
Alright, we're going to do top 10 pieces of the
bit
main
of a risk.
before we
Thanks,
put
Crab, for the follow.
Victory for us, gents.
So we can see ULD just stomping over SQD. 3 tickets per minute bleed, and there's going to be a mercy bleed once they cap Nomad Ridge. There's going to be a lot of tickets as well for ULD. At this point, SQD, if they could, they just hit the give up button and lose 80 tickets because they're only going to lose 1 ticket a minute. I believe it's one ticket a second. I believe it's 1 a second. We'll have to see. We'll actually be able to see that in just about a minute here. They'll be able to capture Nomad Ridge. And that role that ULD is able to accomplish just after taking up district, they instantly had members on low district, and they ran directly from low district to Farmstead, and then from Farmstead to Nomad Ridge. There was no stop, and SQD, their reset just got taken out so early before it even was built. The hab wasn't even built away from sticks.
Chromat via Nomad. Yeah, Mark. It's controlling a lot of stuff right now.
Can we get a mark on
SQD aren't giving up though. They want to make it a good game.
Super cold. Just mark him, I'm afraid.
Alright, large lobby is available and we can try to bring up for a pop.
I think it's a bit late for fobs here. They'd almost be better to run from main up to Nomad Ridge. Such a bad place to run up to. There's not much cover for SQD, and they're running straight up a hill towards ULD.
Alright, mind you, I'm in Lungia. I think we'll probably put one up there where you're at now.
I'm not sure what the mine is doing, crawling forward. Anyway, that's GG. Halfway cap on Nomad Ridge now.
Next time we need to play on the cap. We need to just get the fucking cap first. I know we want to buffer and stuff, but
Jeez, man, these kills all go in ULD's favor. You can see all the red on the map. It's all SQD. So I won't spoil the kill count till we see the end, because I reckon it's going to be more than double the amount of kills because of this ending. Once again, good mortars on target. It looks like they've set up.
Keep
They
those
must have
mortars
set up
going.
another mortar fob.
We have no mortars up right now. We have no bombs.
Okay, okay.
Oh, these are ULD mortars.
Here, move.
Pushback is mortaring
Want me to bring Logic
friendly
to your rally?
positions. I'm not sure if I saw any TKs in the feed on the left side of the screen. Maybe you guys caught them. Camera bridge. That is 60 per minute, so that's 1 second a second. You can see it's just counting
Нужно
down.
перехватить инициативу.
So 25 seconds left. 319 tickets for ULD. Holy cow. I'm sure the call is to not give up from ULD. Deserve as many tickets. About to cast Cobra there. Here we go. 319. That is a stomp and a half.
Вступаем в лепи группировки.
So we're going to be on a 5-minute break while we swap servers. Let's check the kills. 59 and 136, like I said. Kills beginning at the midpoint in the game as these teams were facing off against each other on equal
They
terms.
all didn't
It
give
was
up.
almost 2-1 to
In the end.
ULD, but those closing kills on Nomad Ridge in the final 5 to 10 minutes is really what pushed those kills over the board. So we're going to be swapping servers here in just a minute. So up to the Rivals TV screen, and we'll get you guys back in 5 minutes. Alright, we're back. Round 2 of this game, I believe it was 319 tickets for ULD in the first round. So that was a pretty devastating win. Them rolled them all the way back to their final cap. Make sure these squads set up. So we saw some pretty unconventional radio placements from SQD. Not sure what the impact of that was in the final moments because I was constantly switching between upper district and lower district, but ULD were able to take both upper and lower. They had members on both these flags and they were winning the fight on both these flags, so that's pretty awesome for them. I wonder if SQD maybe had split their forces too much, but I mean, almost lost lower district in the opening 10 minutes, and then after 15 they really had lost it, so seems like SQD have to be in 2 places at once, and ULD can take the fight on both of those.
One you with us.
It started back in because of some server issues. We're still on the Chicago server, so ping advantage still for SQD. Let's see if they can use that. But it's gonna be tough for ULD to get the rollout with their techies. I'm just gonna make sure these. Yep, so cool. The logo's positioned correctly, so techies are going to be tough to drive on a higher ping. They're probably going to be a little bit slower on the rollout than SQD were on the server. But here we go. Let's check the vehicles. So ULD are not going to roll out the SPG. I don't think it's that great of a vehicle, to be honest myself. Two Crows systems are on the US side, so. But SQD are not going to use the MRAP, is that right? Surely they must. I mean, the position here for the MRAP is just so good. I want to show you guys. This is where Infinity was set up with his 50 cal MRAP with the Crows as well. So he had almost nothing that can take him out from this distance. Behind this wall, his gun sort of just peeks out just over this wall right here, and you can see how much he can see, and he has a double zoom on that Crow system. So he can zoom twice, and he can get real zoomed in on the enemy, and that's how we got the opening kills. So let's see how these teams fare out. It looks like SQD are going to use their strike to throw a couple players onto one of these flags, and they're not going to roll out the Crows, so not sure why that is. But you can see one of these is a BRDM, that'll be this one. Infinity and Toxin are in it, so maybe Infinity's going to solo this and Toxin's just there for the ride, I don't know. But yeah, they're going to be rolling out the BRDM of techies, logistics and everything. So we're about to get started here, 30 seconds to go. So let me chuck these tickets up on the screen. $319, I believe it was. There we go.
Alright, lighting the Logi techie and then gonna go past that.
Go. Game's just started. See the rollouts, so it looks like
Fuck this ping.
two Logis for SQD on the US side are going to go down south towards the State Old Bridge, and then the Striker and the other Logi for US are going to go around to Upper District, and everything from which is obviously coming down south. Looks like they're going to have the logistic truck going to set up a mortar fob in the northeast corner, just like SQD did. And here we go. So Logi truck, techie I should say, for ULD is going to come down here to the south, set up a fob, perhaps here. There's the techie.
No contact yet.
They've not come around this corner, but SQD are not around that corner. Whoa! Quad kill for SQD. Holy cow, what the hell happened here?
Comms out, comms
I
out.
missed this, god damn.
West.
I was not expecting this. This transport gets absolutely destroyed by SQD, and they're taking
Max wing.
ULD are taking hard casualties. SQD have no spread though. There's an entire squad engaging 2 players here. There's absolutely no spread from SQD.
Max winning.
Full squad.
They're taking their sweet ass time to get these kills.
Yeah,
They need
they're
to be
rapid.
spreading and moving forward. They have such an advantage.
Injects on
With
the
these
west
opening
side.
kills.
Goes on that west side.
You hear command comms are
Arc
rattling
grabs
off.
the north side.
SQD taking a lot of early
Alpha,
kills.
say that again.
Port
I
takes
didn't
out
hear
Sleek
very-
on the flank as well,
Arkanoid
so
grabs the north side.
seems like the
North
M4
side,
advantage
yeah,
that
yeah,
you have,
Yeah.
taking advantage of it.
Don't let him get around you.
I'm really gutted I missed that opening salvo from the striker. It's only a 240 Bravo. It's only a little
Do you want
infantry
to
killing
be pushing
machine.
north or do you want me to hold
Cannot
it?
penetrate armor very well.
No, push up along the west
Yeah, I hear
side.
it. I'm trying to get a
Come off that unit.
angle to it.
You can see SQD is still bottlenecked in this building. Red Hawk is
Well,
still
that-
alive. How is this possible? There's a hat miss. Where did that miss come from? Corvette misses again with the hat. He's missing some crucial shots into these SQD vehicles, round 1 and 2. Radio finally goes up for SQD, so they're going to get respawns coming in. You can hear the BRDM shooting at the striker, and they will take it out. Let's see, BRDM is all the way up on the south side map. Infinity set up on there. He is one-manning it now. Toxic's up there, capping the point by the looks of it. So ULD have taken command of the south side of the map, I should say. SQD are taking the north side, and they're pushing hard up to this fob. Got mortars down on this fob already. So even though there's things in a building, they're still going to be able to get kills. Like I say, double kill for Rose Dragon with 2 mortars. Shells
Start hitting it, start
right on
hitting
that
that
map.
map.
Beautiful mortars. Bushwhacker answers back with some mortars of his own. Not sure what he's mortaring. He's just mortaring just a road there in the distance. He's only going to get 1 kill. These mortars are going to get way more kills here. Like I said, mortars on the offensive are way more effective. You can mortar the enemy hab and then surround it with infantry, and that's exactly what SQD is doing. So they're going to be able to take up a district. I
They
think.
have not connected Old Bridge yet, guys.
This might be the valley to winning for SQD.
Come on,
They're able to
Max.
cap Old Bridge first before Lower District gets capped for militia, so orders have halted and the block is now on. Norwegians is taken up by Capgun though. Red Hawk's the only player. No, Cardboard is alive here as well.
Southwest, south. You can
The frag grenade goes in. Kills himself with the frag grenade. Oh my gosh. Azure, what are you doing?
South door.
That's
Who's
correct,
gonna
that's
walk
correct.
in? Trades with Red Hawk.
South door.
Cardboard's the only
I would
one
give
left
up to
alive
South.
here. He's gonna die. Almost certainly. If he gets 4 or 5 kills here to this hab, I'm so surprised he does get taken out. So that fault goes down for ULD on Upper District. This other radio down south here for ULD is still alive. Still capping up at the Lower District, sorry. So up is gonna go the way of SQD. This is a path that SQD can use to win this match. But I'm already seeing a bunch of
District
SQD
caps.
players. Let me just zoom up here with the teleport command.
They're about to cap
Art
up.
squad for ULD is pushing around this flank.
They're getting a southwest tab up.
So let
can
me turn
force
on
that
those
northeast
flags once
fob if
again.
you
This
need
is
to,
Art
Ark,
just
just
barely
pressure
inside
them.
the cap zone.
They'll let them
Put
extend
pressure
their
on.
And the reset from ULD. Wow,
Focus
coming
that pressure
back
on
in
focus that
force.
western hab.
Either on this rally or they ran from main, or both.
We got another
And they're
fob
gonna save this
going up
radio.
on the west side of
They
this
might actually save this radio. Only 2 players left alive for SQD inside of this disabled radius. A couple more SQD players are coming in though.
Yes, setting control, guys. We have a lot of
Infinity's getting a bunch of kills. You can see him in kill feed. He has been a menace for SQD both these
Don't
rounds.
get overzealous with that habit.
There is
We need
fighting
to
in
put pressure
every
on
corner of
their
this
habit.
map. You see Art Squad for ULD pushing SQD's fob. Ishi I can see in the distance. You can see he is the engineer for ULD and he's going to push that fob. Looks like they've already spotted it out. They've got mortars sitting down on it. Even getting a kill. Bushwhack on the mortars for ULD. Actually getting a kill there. SQD barely have enough numbers to keep the disable on this hab. Norwegian Andy's going to come up behind floor, takes him out. Good kill there with the, I think that's the 240 machine gun. So ULD just barely unable to take back their radio. They need to be, SQD needs to be quick though and get that dug down. See the offensive from SQD is still going towards lower districts. If they want to win this, they got to get a lot of tickets. 319, you can see that's the amount of tickets they need to win this match by. Just to get a draw, they need 320 and more to get the win. It's a good early start though. This is what they need to do to get this win.
Southwest super hard.
Oh, I mean, I don't see any way.
West
No
is-
matter how bad ULD can lose here,
I'll
I
be taking
don't see
heavy
them
contact
losing
here.
like 320 or
So
more
we're
tickets. So.
taking pressure right now.
Reset.
We got up on the hat.
Inject.
He's just gonna come around the flank.
To the
Ice Cream
south
doesn't
side of
hear
our
him go through the
district.
building. Azure doesn't check his
Disabling our hat
corners.
now.
Not checking his corners as he runs past Toxin and Ice Cream. He gets killed for that. Ishi does get the radio and have. You can see in the kill feed. So is that a trade fob for fob? Possibly. So you can see whilst Ishi is the sapper engineer coming around the flank from the north side, Artscroft came in from the south and they just sandwiched that fob and took it out. SQD is still digging this down. Ray T gets taken up by Arkanoid. Arkanoid's gonna sprint in here. Takes one out, gets taken out himself. Bay Onyx. That's a weird name. Is still alive in there. There's a rally point for SQD here. That's the only thing that they have here on upper districts by the looks of it.
We're getting fucked up by that crow.
So upper still in control
boys are moving.
by
Take that.
US,
Cook the hats.
but possibly not for long. SQD are not able to get onto lower districts. I'll check. Early kills going in the favor of the SQD. That opening salvo from the striker is what's put them ahead. Those opening kills. There we go. Carl J
Are we capping up
digs up the fob and hab. Oh, sorry, Phaonix digs up the fob and hab in the northeast corner. You already have their own rally here. Art, you can see, just spawned on his own rally. And SQD just barely holding on to theirs. They're smoking off their own rally, you can see here, trying to defend it. Doolith gets taken out. Harvey goes down, just Sov
We're capping up.
available for SQD, and like Art said,
Yeah,
they are
right.
capping up district. So,
We're capping. Like,
damn, the amount of mortars going down on this side of the map. Guessing these are HE mortars from Bushwhack on the ULD side, and then, oh sorry, Max D actually on the ULD side. And then SQD are the ones throwing in the smoke. So, sort of a mortar battle, smoke versus HE. Looks like 2 mortars are up for ULD. Bush and Max D are both on mortars. Let's check where these guys are positioned. You can see northeast corners where ULD are, and then the very west side of the map, west of the state for the SQD.
I want to start looking for the tall bridge. Oh, you already have.
So, actually I can see, looks like the AT is going to take out the MRAP here, Spock,
this is the
but
image.
he's got infantry here to support him. This is really
Max,
strange. I don't know why
and have
SQD have infantry here.
near estate.
Red Hawk is going to take a shot, does get the hit, and the MRAP's on fire with that hat kit. Well done, Red Hawk. Doesn't miss. He is preparing it, but Nazareth takes it out. And simultaneously, I can hear Hort on SQD side takes out Infinity's BRDM, so 1 for 1 on the armor side.
All the stuff.
So let's move back over to Upper District. This is what's being capped by ULD. SQD are fighting back for it though. They've lost their rally though. They've got no
Alpha
spawns
cap
here,
stalled.
I
Arctic
think.
cap is stalled.
So SQD looks like they've got their rally on the
come back.
north side now. Squad 5.
Yeah, come back.
Yeah,
It's
go
always
to the
getting
middle.
quite loud.
Yes.
You Rich is still alive here.
Can't hear you. It's fucking audio as fucked. Alright, we're camping again.
It's taken out. Rich isn't
Alright,
able to get any of
another.
those kills.
Stalled.
And
Gonna be on the east side.
yeah,
Arc.
cap is stalled.
Yeah. We're good.
So close to being capped by ULD. SQD are able to use that rally to the north and finally get in position. You can see Yanu there is flanking the north side. He might be able to spot that rally and take it out.
He peeks again, fuck him.
We got it.
I'm taking it again. We
We've
got,
all,
oh fuck. Like 3. Got him.
Yeah.
Should cap it now.
Well, see how big this flag is. It goes
alright,
back and
capped,
forth.
We're capped.
Well
We're
done,
capped.
well
We're capped.
But ULD just barely get enough
We
players
have
in
no
Upper
bleed on
District
them
to
yet.
cap.
Yeah. Remember that.
Yeah, that's true, Alpha. No bleed yet. So, but the 30 tickets they'll gain from capping Upper District. You see, they're still not ahead on tickets, but
I'm gonna start pushing west and controlling this.
in terms of the overall ticket count, 319 is what ULD won first round by. So this is tough.
How are you, Ark? Are you good? Do you need it?
No, it's all good. We're taking this pressure. There's a rally.
Agent Andy is getting some kills. You can see his machine gun is set up all the way on that distant hill on the west side of the map. Sort of similar to the where Pro positioned itself. But SQD are getting a couple kills here on the flag, and that means they're actually capping back. It's gonna be a slog fest back and forth. Oh, SQD are actually so close to this rally. If Kyle can get this kill,
We're losing it. We're losing it.
doesn't. Kyle could have gotten that kill.
Ah,
He might have ran over
back.
that rally.
Where's the calls, boys? Where's the comms? We're fucking half new.
I didn't even know I had left, to be honest.
I fucking. Drunk, come.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what you
I think
meant.
there's some miscommunication going on ULD side. So halfway to neutral, SQD neutralizing away from ULD.
We don't need to overact. We're holding the cap just as a escort.
Good.
Do we need to get
Arc's
a
in
full bomb
position to raid.
outside?
Let me control some map first, yeah?
So
me get a position.
I can see that rally on the north side was taken out.
Right now,
You
except
can see
for
Yanu's
Upper
dead in the
District.
kill feed.
Yeah, I know you can't.
As
That's why
Mark
I'm
is
So
saying
accurate,
I think he
to
took out that
control
rally
map
and then
first, yeah.
died. But SQD are setting up another fob on
Start
Banner
mortaring
Storage,
it.
and they've still got that fob down on Old Bridge as well, you can see on the map. And ULD are using this fob in the middle of the map really effectively. Sort of as a two-pronged attack, attacking the north and the south. But I can see on the flags, Upper and Lower District and Old Bridge, I can see more SQD players. But ULD have control
Yes, you can
over
have.
the important flag, which is Upper District. This is the most important flag here.
Is that fob north accurate?
Yes.
Okay,
I got guys
so that's
pushing
how
it
they're
now.
getting back. Yeah.
They're on the south,
Kyle
the
should
southeast
hear
side
this
of the
player
district.
running through.
Map.
What the hell? Kyle didn't get any shots off. Red Hawk gets a double kill. I'm not sure what happened to Kyle. Maybe he was reloading or something. Red Hawk takes a double kill there in the compound. So he's pulled back to patch while Ray T is possibly the only one alive. He throws a grenade at Red Hawk, but that's not going to hit anything. Good effort. He's going to go for the revive now and immune. Lots of ULD dead, but so is SQD. There's only one SQD player alive. So SQD looks like they've reset on this fob really effectively. Oh my
They're
gosh.
still kicking, guys.
What is this? Art, Infinity, Toxin?
Yeah, my
Yeah,
squad
but
was
there's
These
blind.
guys are already
Man,
pushing
you-
this radio.
He's ready.
Going back.
Just immediately.
Do you want me to just... What do you want me to do?
Just a reminder, guys, we are on a 15-minute delay, so there's no way they're cheating on the stream. They're just really good at finding these fobs. Thanks for the follow. These mortars coming in directly onto ULD, obviously SQD mortars.
We can switch the
Cardboard
pressure.
is
They're playing
bleeding
off
from a
rally.
mortar, he gets taken up a half actually.
Toxin, Infinite, still flanking.
Now there's some smoke going down. I assume this is SQD smoke, I'm not sure.
Can't let them cap it, guys. They got a positional advantage on us.
There still is a point. We need additional bodies. My squad is
I'm holding
Trade
it. I'm
from the
holding it.
units league.
Yeah, I'm
Holding
But it
it.
looks like the
Fucking
rally goes down.
97%.
God damn, Upper District's so close to being capped by
Northern
SQD.
Fob's down. Northern Fob's
Hey,
down.
No,
that's their cap.
Leaving pressure. Yeah.
Tell them to sweep those rallies right to the camp. That's what they're writing
Let's
out.
see, they're taking out that
He's standing on
fob.
that fucking
Yeah,
northeast.
ULD taking out the fob.
Yeah, I'm working on
SQD's
the
back to
arc.
working
One
up
guy on the
rallies.
rally, I'm cooking there.
Arc.
Once
You hear that?
come up, run north, get
Yeah,
back.
yeah. I hear
One
it.
guy.
I hear it, Rex. Yeah, I hear it.
It's at 99%.
Oh, Phoenix had to reload there.
Come further north, come further north, come further
Aaron
north.
eventually gets taken out.
She killed it.
And ULD are capping back now. So,
They're fobbing if it's down. Switch.
a lot of back and forth from these teams. Looks like the resets coming in for ULD with this Logi, but they're within radius of their southern fob. So we can see, let's open this map for just a second. SQD are down on this fob at the south, and what's going on down here? I don't see any ULD players here. Just mortars taking out this hab for SQD. And if we open the
That guy
map,
was
there's
right
no
next to
SQD players or rally points anywhere near Old Bridge. So, but neither is ULD, so
It's fine.
SQD can just run 1 or 2 players back here that we can get that build going, hopefully. Those mortars don't completely destroy that hab, which they might do. Unless you place a radio, yep, you can see in almost the same position, the north side of the map.
Oh, don't go so aggressive.
The limitations on this map on radio placements is quite unforgiving, so you really have to squeeze in. If you want to get 2 radios in the middle of the map, you really got to squeeze them in. So, looks like Yanu's watching SQD spawn in. Maybe he doesn't catch them.
Fuck.
It's hit once.
All good.
Ray is pushing hard, trying to clear out their flank before they push into the flag. One blast. Yanu does take him out though, so that flank. Very effective
They're
flank from
capping.
Toxin, Yanu, Infinity. They do take
Capping
out
up again.
SQD's radio, but
We're streaming on from north.
they're
We're
not
streaming
quite
on
able to take out the rally point.
Our habs also disabled to the south.
Yeah, I understand.
So SQD were really close to actually stopping this hab from going up, but not quite fast enough. Ezra has the pick of the litter in terms of kills
Start
there.
flanking around the north side. Good.
Able to take a bunch of kills.
Alright, reset your boys on the rally if we can. Don't use that. We got this. I'm assuming that's them.
They're motoring us already.
Yeah.
Okay, mortars coming down from SQD, not quite on target though. Not hitting the hab or the radio. This radio is actually in the open too. If they can spot it, they can mortar it. SQD does find the radio. Beast sticks out on the radio on the south side of the map near Farmstead. And the middle fob is actually gone down for ULD as well.
They're totally going to envelop.
So
us
this
here
reset
from
fob
south.
from ULD
Yeah.
is
Yeah, that makes sense.
working out well for
Scout
them,
guys
but
back
it's
up.
getting
I've got some
mortared.
guys pushing south with pressure on bridge.
Fine. Arkanoids, there's some
What is
guys
it,
to go
back
to
on
the
target?
east side looking south.
Maybe
Don't
not.
Let us get
Oh.
enveloped.
They spotted this radio? Let me see.
I found their rally on Upper District. I'm going to take it out.
Okay, yeah.
This might be just sort of a natural spread
Say it again.
that SQD are
Don't let us
using
get it valid. We're playing
on
more
this
side.
flag.
No, no.
Getting
East.
a bunch of...
Look
I
at the map.
think they're getting
Block
damage on
crash
the radio.
mark.
Let's
Said they
zoom
have
in.
orders, so they can't play to the east.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit of damage
You
on
are
the radio.
defense.
It's not down yet. Hab is almost destroyed though. And ULD have pushed past SQD and taken out the rally from here. Remix picks up the final kill on this SQD squad, and that's a
Them one in
no-no.
the radio up here.
I think there's sort of like a natural spread that SQD are using, and it's just sort of randomly hitting this radio. Fox is here. I wonder if he's the engineer. Okay, Dub is trying to rebuild the... No, he's a SL. He's... At least he
They
could
got
probably spot
MKs
this.
on the fucking East Hill to the moment.
Bushwhacker with
Need to clear
a
it.
quad kill in the kill feed. Uh-oh, Dub splits Fox, takes him out. Where is Bushwhacker Mortar? Of course, down south.
Northeast, London district past the Hab.
It is just a mortar war, double kill for Bush now. There's a ton of kills for Bushwhacker. But ULD have full control of Upper District. The only thing that's a bit worrisome is their fob might go down to some orders, but not consistent orders from SQD because they don't know the radios there. And there goes the Hab. Bushwhacker gets another couple kills.
Are they on our hat? Where's the calls? What's the fucking call?
Oh no, I made the call that I killed an SL up here, so we've got to rally up to the northeast somewhere.
I'm flanking. I'm flanking the east side.
So ULD are pulling up the kill feed. 96 to 118, so SQD have the kill advantage, but they're not turning it into a map win. Although that kill advantage might
Is that mortars?
cease if Bushwhacker doesn't stop mortaring that Hab, and he's going to pick up a bunch of
I'm guessing that's mortars?
kills
I
when
mean,
he's down.
Yeah,
Mortars,
mortars.
you're on radio, yep.
Thank you. Jesus fuck.
I'm going to try and dig it up, so I can't hear over the mortars landing.
So I
right
can
next
barely
to me.
hear. I can barely hear what's going on over the mortars.
It's kind of a cool tech you could use, I suppose. More of the enemies that can't hear
What is
command
that?
comms.
I got killed on it. I got trying to dig the Hab. Right, mortar.
And I think they should dig this Hab. I think build this Hab. I think they should destroy it. I don't know why they're running into
Dub,
the
can you
mortars.
lock, man?
Yep, see, Sabotage gets another
Get
kill
us
on
back.
Penis.
Roger.
Jeez, Ford is in a
Gonna need to take
hornet's
spawn. I
nest.
need lower getting past.
Yeah. That's what I'm calling right there. Yeah.
I wonder if these are SQD mortars. They have to be. What's caught in the artillery? Man, the ability for
They're coming
SQD
close
to
now.
get these mortar kills, even when they're not hitting an enemy Hab, is really impressive. I think SQD have the better mortars. But it's the infantry and the vehicle gameplay that is working for ULD. So, Upper District getting pressured quite hard from this SQD squad. Bam Bam eventually goes down. Sleek might bleed out. Cap Gun's down as well. Yeah, Sleek bleeds out. Just cardboard alive.
I'm gonna try to place it.
WTFD is going to try and secure these kills and get a revive.
I'm sweeping this aggression on the step. I'd start coordinating with Max, please.
Now they're going to sit still. So I'm going to move over to this.
We've got guys
I can
moving
hear
to
some
the
shooting
south
going
side.
on back here.
We don't have a
Yes.
lot of control south anymore.
Really, not really pushing. We've got no consistent push going on towards Old Bridge. They're just sort of fine with holding up the district at the moment.
Just meet the aggression. Don't push too far out. Just sit there, dude. I'm sweet.
Infantry close to the south-southwest.
I can see more of
Enemy on
Arc
the
Squad
board
now
is-
here up on the hill.
You got my
Do you want me to try radio south?
Beast takes out Infinity
No,
with
we
a
need-
mine.
yeah,
I just saw
we need a
Infinity, you can see
radio.
the smoke if you just
That
barely
it's a
put that
secondary
right
hub
there
to
in the
control this
distance.
east and south.
Infinity
Yeah.
and the scout car
Copy. Yeah. I'm gonna get it up.
gets taken out. Actually, driving in the middle of SQD players, he doesn't get taken out.
We have no
Taking a wrong
defense.
turn there. He's bleeding hard actually. He did take a couple shots out the windows.
Yeah, I'll check it.
Sweeping there, rally.
And that SQD squad looks like it's almost been wiped. Check the map, I don't see
Yes.
any SQD players anywhere near Upper District. The offensive from ULD is pretty lacking, and it looks like they're being stopped quite far away from Old Bridge, so the defense from SQD on Old Bridge is working out pretty well for them.
96 ticket of bleeding affected at the moment.
Yeah.
So I don't see the win coming
I
out of
said the
SQD,
radio south,
but maybe
it
they
won't
can
be
win a
protected.
round,
Yeah,
get a
Oh, we need to get one up here. North is just
They're firing pretty infectious.
We
get
What
some
is
sort
the-
of victory out of this.
A hab down there.
The 30 ticket lead from Upper SQD now.
They're very scary, but they're not doing much.
Max, I got this. I got this side.
Richie takes out Jamie and traded back by Harvey. Classic trades.
I rarely got stopped west of you, Arkansas, on the hill.
Copy, understood.
The game's going to slow down a little bit now as these teams just sort of looks like nobody's going to have any sort of push. Or maybe. This squad from Alpha is kind of pushing up. Slowly, taking their time through the buildings. Nobody wants to bleed too many tickets.
Dark Ghost. Alright, we have map control south again. Just reset. Reset and play
Yeah,
this
wait.
there.
Waiting for the hat to go.
If she's bounces back with a mine of his own, he's able to take out, what was that, a fob and a logi at the same time? Takes out the mortar fob. Where is
That
mine
took
kill
a lot of
against? Yeah,
guys.
there it is. Takes out the logi, delivering ammo for the
Personal
mortars
best for the moment.
and the mortar fob at the same time, and he's going to be able to get the kill on Sabotage
They're
X.
coming in hard west of the new hab.
So great work from Ishi.
Art, I'm meeting the aggression. Art, sweet.
Yeah.
I'll push with this aggression.
Copy.
Right.
No, Art. Arkenwood, you're still
Oh, yeah, okay.
north.
So it looks like new radio goes up for ULD. They use that logi.
We're losing the cap. They're hitting hard.
Losing a cap?
My bad. I misread it.
Not sure what Alpha's talking about. But this is very clearly an attacking hab for ULD, so they've made their intentions clear. They want to take Old Bridge and take the win this round. It's up to SQD to sort of weather this attack and try and come out with more tickets.
Scout cars.
Just gotta fucking hit more and he's dead. Alright, hold on, we've changed position.
Oh, he's sprinting around the place. He's not checking his corners. What is he doing?
Does another one?
And his buddy gets taken out as well. That was his medic.
Arkanoid, you're going to have strong push from the south.
Understand, we understand.
So
There is
map-
an MRAP watching us from
He's
their
taken
main
out.
right now. You know the
Trash
spot.
man in the
We took
compound.
spot.
What is this? Some
I'm
mercs?
gonna get
It's
more.
locking down the
I'm
entire
seven.
north side of the map right now.
So I can see a push from SQD. While ULD's trying to flank around, trying to get on the bridge. SQD is on the flag. Got a number of players on here.
Make sure it's an accurate mark.
There's a lot of bunching going on. This is the defense for ULD, and they're all sitting in the same compound. I'm not sure what they're trying to accomplish here. Got no sort of active defense, and that's why SQD is able to get on point, and I'm surprised they're not capping yet.
Arkanoid, I am
Yep,
sweeping
there they are
south
capping.
side for you. Just meet
Alright,
the
copy.
aggression whilst I push on.
They're in on cap on the west side. They're in on cap. Lots of
Yeah.
So SQD, I mean, from what I saw,
just started losing
they
point.
walked onto cap.
with all the people that just came.
ULD's now coming back from the offensive. So if SQD doesn't cap this, at least they pulled away the attackers from ULD. Sleek cardboard man, cap gun is still sitting in the same building, same compound.
I'm sweeping now.
Copy up.
We're capping back.
Yeah, no.
I wonder why they stopped mortaring this hab. And the hab's disabled once again with mortars. An explosion, but nothing in the kill feed. Well, refurbished one doesn't quite get the kill on Nazareth, but Ray T is able to come in and take him out. Ray 2T. Trades with cardboard man.
Yeah, they're capping. It's fine, we'll stay.
I'm gonna hit that cap.
No, I just hit this position there.
Why are they not mortaring it still?
Just did that. That's all
There
you
we
need.
go, this is mortars. I don't think they've spotted the radio still, so...
Enemy.
Well, of course the mortar radio for SQD got taken out. I wonder if those mortars have only just been rebuilt. Fluffy here is pushing this SQD squad. He's up furbished one. Let's take it up with Duluth.
Core defense and meeting that logic.
Second info.
Core defense, I'm sweeping for that logic. They're trying to get a hab on me. They're trying to get a hab on me. Just hit it. They're trying to hab. They're trying to get a hab there, I'm pretty sure. Dude with his shovel out.
I'm not sure if he actually saw a guy with a shovel up, but if he did, that was obviously a mistake from SQD. Duluth is the only player left alive there. He can actually get a revive up, but he doesn't know that he can. Sob is still alive over here. Thought I saw him go down pushing the hab, but he runs to the building. He's going to be able to get the patch, stop himself bleeding. I'm just seeing a couple players just sort of teleport across the map for some reason.
Yeah.
So this offensive finally getting taken out. Looks like they're pulling up a fob. And Remix is already on it. Of course, I mean, you just expect ULD to be on any sort of radio that SQD. And he hears a radio, he sees it. Not to be able to do much, but at least he can, I was going to say, slow down SQD here, but I guess what's crucial is he spotted it. That's the most important part. Step 1, spot the enemy radio. Step 2 is take it out. Corvair is actually up here, pushed all the way into this hab. Here's the hat kit, I believe. Let's see if he's still on it. He swapped over to a marksman. He's on the hab. Looks like, I wonder if SQD actually moved their hab position.
Corvair's camping the hab at Old Bridge.
So it looks like
Yeah,
they're
we're
already monitoring the old hab position, but they've already spotted the new one, so...
A lot of guys on the hill.
Rich getting killed here on the flank. Someone in the head's going to take him out easily with his bipod though. But tickets have come back in favor of ULD. I think SQD lost a lot of members on the offensive, so we're now down to 67 and 61. See what kind of eyes 2 in the head has. Great position on the rooftop.
On the hill west.
Corvair's still alive. Over here. Looks like Sabotage just come off the mortars. And he's taken out by Harvey. And Dub takes out that spotted radio on the northwest side of the map, so there's another 10 tickets. Even more tickets that SQD are losing here. I wonder if SQD are a bit too aggressive with their radios when they reset. Not sure how Phoenix is still alive.
Not really making much grip.
I have no idea how he's still alive.
Yeah, it's fine, dude. As long as there's mission there.
This is just going to be cleanup now from ULD. A couple of members for SQD coming in from the south. There's a constant aggressiveness from SQD. They're always on the flag of Upper District. But I can see ULD aren't having any sort of
These northern hills are.
Yeah.
luck on the offensive. Neil takes a direct mortar hit. Sabotage.
Yeah, that's yeah,
See smokes. I think those are smokes. Nice rocket from Infinity. Finally gets a rocket kill on Harvey, but I can see smokes from ULD going down, but there's no sort of push to follow up on that. A lot of ULD are down. Only Infinity are left alive in this offensive. And as these teams reset back in their fobs and go at it again.
Strikers on the south of the map.
They're rotating. I think they got a hard reset on Old Bridge.
Players dead.
Coming off that
With
house.
a radio of ULD.
Meeting me on the
Maybe
west side of
Rage,
Old District
and
where I'm
he's
dead.
not going to push the fob.
My back people up a bit.
Once again,
Yeah.
bunching from ULD. I don't know what they're doing.
Just
They're
give me the aggression
all
because
in
they're
this
streaming
compound.
up. Just lead them as they come.
So hard to move around.
Yeah, everyone's gonna force field around field.
Second rooms.
Everybody's just sitting still in the compound.
Louder.
Building ammo boxes, trying to get rid of heals. And in the meantime, SQD are actually getting kills on the flag. There you go, another kill
There's an Old Bridge.
for SQD. kill though, and Ray is taken up behind, so... But I mean, look at this, this is just Zerg rushing from ULD. Running point to point, they're still all
Just hold
bunched
there,
up.
just hold it.
Remix has the right idea, he's getting a bit of a spread. Although, on the other side, SQD, I'm not sure where they were trying to get to. I mean, they know the Hab's here. They have to know the radio is on the northern side near this Hab, so... Rally goes down for ULD. SQD just walk in and take it out.
Yeah.
There was two.
So 2 more SQD players left alive. At the flag.
Striker's on me. About to mark.
Remix gets a nice double kill there. Another attack thwarted, another
Before you dig it,
tickets lost for
before you dig it,
SQD.
can you send it? Oh, don't worry, no.
Need to mind
Accurate,
here.
100% accurate
is
mark on the
just
striker.
sitting on this radio. He's the SL, in fact. He's probably, I was going to say commander, but there is no commander on this map. He's just going to be sitting here. He's been sitting there for quite a while, just holding that radio. Doesn't have a shovel though. I don't know what the squad leader's doing there because he doesn't have the
Enemy Logi north.
capacity to build that. I'm not sure whether or not just putting down a repair station or a Hesker wall or something.
Their MRAP's up. Their MRAP's
Dub is, I believe, the sapper, and he's spotted and taken out. 33 tickets each. This
MRAP's
is
on
down
mid.
to the wire.
marking.
And if you ignore that first round, this is pretty close. ULD are obviously going to take the match win, but this round is anybody's game. See, Beast here for SQD has found the radio, possibly. He is the engineer, and he does take it out with a C4. There we go, 10 tickets.
The MRAP flip.
32 to 22 now.
Shark is right in front of
Alright, we're at 20 tickets after losing that hub. Let's try to preserve
But I
assets
think
now.
if we open the map, I just want to see the assets that these teams have pulled out. There's actually an SQD
Oh, it's fine, dude. They're
striker in
fucking
the
low as well.
mix. Not sure why they pulled out the
Yeah, I understand
striker.
that.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be a hot drop. Yep. Players from SQD are getting the striker. They're moving off. Let's check the map for mines. I don't see any mines for either team down at the moment. And this is bad news bears for the striker. He cannot answer this BRDM that's shooting at him. See, Beast is actually on right behind that BRDM. I like this this drive though from the striker, but don't want him to drive directly into any ULD players. Obviously SQD, yeah, trying to play for the win. I actually don't think they can actually get the tickets to take up the win. So that striker only has that 240 machine gun, so they can't answer back. Can't damage the BRDM in any way. Lots of ULD players finally get around the flank, get up in the hills, and are now pushing down onto Old Bridge.
What does this stop?
Close.
Yeah.
We Go trade. Both those players go down. But ULD might be able to get the revives. The Hab is so close for SQD though. In fact, Demind is the only player left alive inside the radio. Sitting inside the radio room. Finally, a spawn comes in. I mean, SQD should be mass spawning this. Is that the striker going back? No, I think that's the MRAP. No, that is the striker going back to main. Only a 5-ticket lead for SQD. I mean, I think SQD needs to just have every single player spawn back here and hold Old Bridge at this point.
Oh, cunt. He's right next to fucking Big Boy.
Hey, we got him, we got him.
Did Big Boy spot this player?
Still
He was looking. I think he might have been able to spot Harvey. Too late now. Harvey's taken out. Hab is disabled.
Nice work.
Demind is just AFK on the radio. He's like, nope, not going out there.
They're not respawned. They must be super low.
This might be a win from ULD. SQD, I'm sure, are gutted. I think they put too much into this offensive when, well, I guess ULD had a nice flank going around Old Bridge. The SQD wasn't actually sure.
I think that's pretty much it, boys. Sounds very quiet across the map.
Yeah, we'll start capping Old Bridge and force the reset. They might just give up at the cap.
I think Alpha's right there.
We just started losing cap. They did a massive push on the west side.
Ooh.
And on the north side.
Double neutral might come in here.
Just reset.
Yeah, we're good. I'm just letting you know.
Jamie's inside the Hab. Redhawk's the only one alive here near this Hab.
My squad
We're half a anyway.
Redhawk doesn't actually know Jamie's in there yet. He must not have killed anybody yet. There we go. Now he gets a couple of shots. Takes out Jamie and the revives come in.
11 tickets.
And Upper District not being neutralized, I think. Lots of revives that can happen for SQD though. They need to neutralize Upper District, otherwise this is going to be a loss. Archie coming in. This is dangerous. I hope they don't put down a radio. Actually gonna put down a radio? Why are they putting down a radio?
Do not give
17 tickets left.
Do not.
We're still holding flag.
Yeah.
SQD up 5 tickets, and ULD are about to cap Old Bridge. Still about a minute left to cap Old Bridge.
Tickets in bed.
Down to the wire. I think this cap on Old Bridge is going to go through. SQD aren't exactly going to, I don't think, going to give up tickets in order to win the round, because that means they lose a round, so.
Fuck it up, Infin. Fuck it up.
USA lose a truck. They're actually down on tickets now. Because of that truck, logistics goes down. Dub is right next to the radio. Might plant C4 through the wall. Is he? No. Nice turn from Jamie. Dub doesn't plant the C4 or the IED through the wall. Possibility he could take that out. Hard to tell.
I have guys push from your north now, Alpha. You can hear him running.
There's the cap. 39 tickets is what ULD are going to end on. Or something close to that. That radio. Have ULD really not checked this
I'm pushing to
compound?
stay.
Nobody thought to look in this compound.
I'm pushing to stay, but I'm holding.
The compound where the Hab used to be.
fair few north
Two
at the
people.
moment.
Yeah.
Nobody checked. Demine's still alive. Holding the radio. I'm speechless. I don't... What the hell? Still gonna take the win here, I guess. Infinity still getting more kills with the BRDM.
Alpha, we can't transition because there's no gunner. Unless
Yeah,
we
no,
just
I'm
try
just
to
pushing
run.
boys. I'm just pushing
Yep.
boys.
So should we try to run south, or should we try to drive into Logi to you?
Just
Then come back south all
There we go, 39 seconds.
GG boys, GG, well done.
GG.
So 198 to 195. Kills just barely going in favor of ULD. Tickets though also barely in favor of ULD, so actually they take out the win. Great stuff from Rati 21. Oh, here we go. Sabotage. I only got 4 kills. But that's it. Thanks for joining us. I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna check if there are any other games going up. On the Squad Rivals Discord, check them out. There might be some on tonight or later on today or tomorrow. But otherwise, that's going to be it from me. Thanks for joining me. SQD, they'll move around to the finals of the Tier 2, sorry, knockout stages. So there we go.